on it to make this happen. So it is a gift to you guys, and it's something that all the other big brokerages, flaunt about and having. So we have it now, and I have a few other products that are going to come into play soon. I'm working on a CRM for you guys to be able to use with all the clients you are able to get from these marketing materials. So, with all due say, I'm going to let Bobby take over, show you guys what the platform looks like and all the tools available. And if you guys have any questions later on, we can answer them. And there's going to be a lot of information on the website and their platform to show you on how to do things. So with that, I'm going to turn it over and thank you guys.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Tony. Appreciate it. Good morning, everybody. My name is Bobby. I'm with Breakthrough Broker. My team, myself, we've been working closely with Tony over the last few weeks to build and create your very own marketing platform here. So today, we're going to jump into the system. I'm going to show you the main features, the functions, give you a general overview of the platform. But essentially, this is going to be your go-to platform for all your marketing needs. So if you have a new listing, if you're doing open house, if you want to do sphere marketing, farming, prospecting, you can do everything within the platform here. So in the chat, I put the URL, the domain. It is resmarketingportal.com. When you go there for the first time, you'll enter your email address, and the password's going to be the word secure for everyone. So again, I put that in the chat. That's resmarketingportal.com. Email address, password, the word secure. That's all lowercase SECURE. That's how you'll get into it. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to share my screen. We're going to go over some of the main items in the system, some of the things that you can even do today within the platform to, again, increase sales and to continue to grow your business here. So let me share my screen. And I know we're a small group, so if you guys have questions, anything that comes up, feel free to unmute yourselves and speak up at any point. You can also throw any questions, anything into the chat if you'd like to do so as well. So again, when you log in for the first time, resmarketingportal.com, you'll enter your email address, that password secure, and you're going to see this home page here. So this is the site. This is your very own marketing platform. So at the top, there is a products dropdown. One way to access the current items, current templates that are available. There's also an intentions drop down, just a different way to access some of the content. So let's say you have a new listing, or let's say you want to do sphere marketing. You can find those specific items and templates and content within those categories. Also, we have a support team available for you guys. So if you have, if you experience an issue, or you have a question, or you have a request or feedback, anything like that, you can click support here. You'll see an FAQ with a bunch of helpful information. As I scroll to the bottom here, you'll see an email and a phone number. So if you guys have questions, issues, feedback, requests, you can call us, you can text us, you can email us. So keep that in mind. In the top right menu here, there is another additional menu specific to your account. So when you click on your name here, you'll see this menu that displays. It's important when you log in for the very first time, you go to edit profile here. And I want you to make sure all of your contact information here is filled out and good to go. So you'll see on the left how I can toggle between my contact information, my headshot. I've got additional headshots here that I can toggle between as well. So all of this information is going to auto-populate onto the templates for you. So it's important, fill this out, make sure all is good to go. You'll see some company information. We've got team management. I'm going to show you here shortly how you can actually toggle between single agent, 2-agent, and team versions within the templates. And if you ever need to update that password, this is where you'll do so as well. Also in that right side menu, you'll find some other additional information here. So past orders, anything that you get professionally printed or mailed in the system, you'll find here. Marketing packages. You'll actually get a marketing package when we are connected with the MLS. So note, we are not yet connected with MetroList. I know Tony wanted to do this after the fact. So once we are connected with MetroList in any of your other MLSs, you'll actually receive a marketing package every time you have a new listing that goes active, and it's going to have a bunch of templates, bunch of items, designs completed for you with your listing information. So you get an email with that. It'll also save here. Save templates. Anything you do and save within the system will all save here. So if you need to refer back to anything, make edits, re-download, reprint, anything like that, you'll find those items here. Saved landing pages. I'm going to show you what these are. They're property websites. So it actually gives you the ability to create your very own unique website for your listing. A couple different capabilities with this. We'll dive into that in a little bit. And then saved mailing lists. I'm going to show you how you can upload a mailing list or how you can purchase a mailing list. So with our mailable templates, such as our postcards, our letters, our newsletters, those types of templates, we do have some mailable flyers as well. You can actually upload a mailing list, purchase a mailing list, and those items can be printed, stamped, and mailed out directly through the system here. So again, you log in for the first time, go to the top right, click your name, click edit profile, make sure all your contact information is good to go. Again, if you guys have any questions at any point, feel free to unmute yourselves, or you can throw anything in the chat and I'll take a look at the end. So let's see what's actually in here. Bunch of content. Obviously, I'm not going to get through everything today. But for starters, I want to just go through a couple of the items. And postcards specifically, I want to show you a couple of different features with postcards. And one thing to note here is that you don't have to have a listing to use anything within the system. So you're going to see we've got listing and open house specific postcards, but we have engagement postcards. Automated postcard campaigns that range from all sorts of campaigns with holidays and recipes and home tips. And the idea with these campaigns is it's an opportunity for you to be staying in front of your contacts, your sphere of influence. We've got market stats and other prospecting postcards here. But for starters, let's go into a listing postcard. I'll show you how simple it is to just create something. So you'll see a bunch of different designs here. When you find one you like, you select it, and you got a couple sizes, couple options. And when you select the option you like, it's going to take you to what we call the editor here, and it gives you the ability to actually customize and create this postcard. So you'll see here, this is my postcard. Everything's editable. So let's say this was a coming soon postcard I wanted to send. I can update the text. I can drag and drop images. On the left, you'll see how I can flip from the front to the back. In this design, it's got a few more images, a few more text boxes if you wanted to add bullet points or you need to adjust that font size. This is how you can customize it. So again, it's all in template editing. The bottom left here, you'll see your contact information. So this all came from my profile. So again, you fill out your profile. You don't have to make any adjustments or changes there. And then you'll see this team drop down here. This is how you can toggle between 2-agent and team versions. So let's say you're working with a second agent. You have the ability to add their information here by selecting the 2-agent or team options as well. And then again, we've got the MLS lookup, but that will not be enabled until we are connected with MetroList. So again, this is where you can enter an MLS number and you can pull in the details automatically for you. So let's say you're done with your postcard here. A few things that you can do. You can download anything. So let's actually say this was a flyer. I could download the PDF. I could print it from home or print it from the office. I also have the PDF with crop mark version. So if I have a preferred print vendor that I use, I could download this version. I could send it to them, have them print it for me. You can also order prints directly through the system. So if you want to get anything professionally printed and mailed directly to you, you can order prints here. And then you've got direct mail. So again, this is only enabled for our mailable templates. So I've got postcards, letters, newsletters, and mailable flyers. You'll see this button enabled for. If you click this option, you'll see 2 additional options. So if you have an existing address list, you can upload that here. Maybe this is your sphere of influence, or maybe you got a list from another data provider or from your lender. You can simply upload that list here and you can send this postcard to those names and addresses on that list. If you don't have a mailing list, you can select this right option. And this is the option that gives you the ability to actually draw a radius on a map and pick and choose where exactly you want to send this postcard to. So it takes a second to generate here. Anytime you go through the checkout process, you have to proof it, make sure all looks good, and then you will get a breakdown of the delivery timelines there, and then it's going to take us to our mapping tool. So I can actually go over a specific city or a zip code or an address, and it'll take me over that general area. So let's just say I'm in Sacramento here, and I've got a listing, or my coming soon in this case with the postcard I created, and I want to send it to the neighborhood. And let's just say I'm going to send it over to Land Park. Let's just say that's where my listing is. I've got a couple of options. I can do points or radius, and points just allows me to get really specific on where I want to send it to. Or I can do a general radius, and I can hit everyone in that radius. And then you can select the homeowner type. So if you want to send it to confirmed homeowners, probable renters, or both, you can pick and choose there. And when you select account, it's going to pull in all of those numbers here. So I'm at 481. Maybe that's more than what I want to send to. I can adjust that radius and I can recount. And now it's telling me 187. So I'm like, you know what? This sounds great. I am going to send my coming soon postcard to the 187 addresses in that radius. I'll attach, I'll go next. Now I can include myself in the mailing list. So if I want to receive a copy, see when it shows up, how it looks, feels, all that, I can do so. And then I'm going to name this list because I'm going to name it Land Park because this list is going to save in my account. So when I go next, it's going to break down the cost here. And you'll see for my 187 postcards, it's going to cost me $166.43. Do note that that includes everything. So that's going to be printed, stamped, mailed out, all automatically for me. The mailing list is 7 cents per address. So it breaks down the cost there. And this does go first class. So if you want to change this to bulk mail, you can do so, and you can get a discount there if you would prefer bulk mail over first class. Turnaround time, typically 5 to 7 business days from when you make the order. You'll be seeing these arriving in the mailboxes. So it's a really quick, easy tool to create postcards or any other mailable templates and to send them to those specific areas in the radius that you determine. So when you make payment here, you just pay with your credit card at checkout, and then this mailing list is going to save in my account. So I saved this as Land Park Test. I now own this mailing list. So let's say I want to send the same mailing list, another postcard down the road. I can do so. And that list, it's going to already save in my account, and it'll be available here. So if I wanted to create another template, send it to that mailing list, I can select this option because I now own that list. I don't have to pay that that $13 or whatever it was for the mailing list. I'm just paying for the print, postage, all that at that point. Let me know if anybody has any questions there. That's direct mail, big feature within your marketing platform here. Couple other items I want to share with you guys today. Social media, a lot of social content in here, a lot of things for you to be using and doing on a weekly basis. So for example, we've got holiday posts and tomorrow's Valentine's Day. You could jump in to the holiday section in social media and you could find the Valentine's Day post and you could download that or post it directly to your social media. So you'll see here in this example, I've got a Valentine's Day social post. If I click on that, it's going to take me again to what we call the editor. Gives me the ability to customize it, but you'll see you got your information here. And again, I can download this as a PNG and then I could pull up my social platforms and I could post it directly from there. Or I could share this in a couple ways. So I can share this directly to Facebook if I'd like to do so and post on my Facebook wall. Or the other big feature here is send a phone. You can actually text the image to yourself. So you have to add that if you're in in the US here, you'll add that code +1, then your phone number, and you're going to get a text message from this 720 number with the image you just created. So actually, I'll add my number here, and we're going to text this to myself. And again, I'll get that text message from the 720 number. I can click on the image in the text, save it to my phone, and then I can pull up my social apps, my Instagram, my Facebook, whatever I use, and I can post it from there. So it's a really quick, easy way to get social content directly to your phone. So you see, a matter of about 10 seconds, I got that image. And again, I can save that to my phone, pull up my social apps, post it from there. So you'll see that with the social content, lots of listing, open house specific content, but again, a lot of stuff for you simply to be active as an agent. You can come in here with the holiday post. You could come in here and post an engagement post, or you could manually input some market stats in your area. You could share that on your social media for your sphere of contacts and everything as well. So that's social media feature there. And then the last thing today I want to share with you guys are the property showcase templates. So these are property websites. This actually gives you the ability to create your very own website for your listing. So you'll see a handful of different design options here. These are just different layouts, different formats of a website. So let's say you have a listing, or even before that, let's say you have a listing appointment with a potential client, and you want to show your potential client all the ways you're going to market their listing. Maybe you jump into the marketing center here. You show them that you're going to create a postcard and you're going to send it to the neighborhood, or an open house postcard, and you also send that to the neighborhood. How you'll create a social post, how you're going to push that on your social platforms, and also how you're going to create your very own unique custom website for their listing. So for example, you'll come in here, you could even pre-create it with their address information. If you had photos, you could upload those photos. Add the address here so it shows up on the mapping tool so you can see how it looks and all that. Some information, then you've got your information at the bottom and contact form at the bottom as well. So if anybody wants to inquire about a showing, or if they have questions, things like that, they can contact you directly. This will go to your email. So when you're ready, when you're done, let's say I customized this, I updated the text, the images, I can preview how to look as a website in the top right. In order to publish it, I will need to save it. So I'm just gonna do a test here, and we'll save and publish, and you'll see in a matter of seconds, I created my website. So if I go to the link, which is ourhomeshowcase.com/these items, this is live, it's accessible on the internet for anyone that goes to this exact URL. The domain, agents often ask, okay, what's the domain? Is it editable? Is it customizable? Which it is not. It is ourhomeshowcase.com is the domain. And then it'll be /res showcase and then whatever you had saved it as. But you'll see everything's interactive. So if I go down to the gallery, I can scroll through. You'll see on the mapping tool, again, if I had entered a specific address, I can really zoom in and zoom out. And if I go back to the editor here where I just published that, and if I go down to share, I can actually generate a QR code. So I could generate this QR code, and then I could plug this into my flyer or my postcard. And when this gets scanned, they are going to see my property website here. So you can create as many of these as you'd like. And that goes with anything in the system. You can download and create as many things as you'd like. The only time you're paying for anything is if you get anything professionally printed or mailed in the system. So those property websites, they will display over here under saved landing pages. This is where you'll manage that. You'll see the one that I just created today. So if I need that link, or if I need to set a deactivation date or make edits or delete it, this is where I will manage that. So really cool, quick, easy way to create your very own website for your listing there. I've seen agents get really creative with that there, but that's again, another tool to leverage at a listing appointment, things like that. One way to stand out amongst your competition there. So those are the main items I wanted to share with you guys today. There's still a ton of content in here. You'll see there's listing and buyer presentations, some great video content that you can customize and create. Again, the letters and the newsletters you can use direct mail for the print versions. Some great open house content within Helpful Docs. But I think for now, get into the system, play around with it, get familiar with it. You don't have to wait till you have a listing to then try to send a postcard to a neighborhood or create a flyer. You can get in today and you could post something on social media. It's really simple. It's really user-friendly, intuitive. Again, it's resmarketingportal.com. Your email address to log in, and the password is the word secure, all lowercase SECURE. If anybody has any questions, let me know. I'm going to stop sharing and I will jump to the chat to see if we have anything. Tony, if you have any questions, anything else to add, please let me know. If not, we will close today's session and then I will share the recording with you, Tony, so you can share it with everybody else.
Thank you, Bobby. And yes, the link will be in the marketing tab under the digital marketing portal also. So it'll be in the backend office at all times for you guys to easy link.
Awesome. Sounds great. Well, thanks, guys. If anything comes up, you've got that support button in the marketing center as well. You can contact us over the phone, over email. But yeah, please get into it, use it, get back to us, any questions, feedback, requests, and we will go from there. And good luck, everyone.